of Shua's Avigail.
Dear Shua, when I was driving to work on Monday last week, when I was thinking about whether or not I had the courage to speak today, I actually missed my exit, even though I've been working at CBA for a few years, then I took a break. And on the way to the nearest exit, I passed the body of water on my right side that I never knew existed. And I smiled, because I knew that Shua would have made lemonade from that situation. Heck, he would have pulled over, gotten out of his car, and done some stretching and breathing. Didn't matter what time it was. So what I appreciated most about you was your willingness to know yourself and connect with other people. It started with your family, which was most important to you. It went to your friends, your classmates, and actually to the homeless people who we passed every single day. You greeted by name, and then you gave them a snack. You always reminded them to eat the healthy fruit before the granola bar. Driving with you, our car rides would be interrupted with phone calls from Simi every few minutes, mostly about the business. Okay, this woman from China just called. What do I say? How do I say it? And she would actually create a dear man for what Simi should say. So I loved seeing the other side of the business, and I know that he was so excited to be the CFO part-time after he graduated. I also got to hear about Menachem and should I go to school? What college should I go to? Okay, in college. Okay, I'm not doing college anymore. So I got the journey. I probably know more about you guys than you think, which might be awkward, but whatever. Actually, Shua would always call Simi right before we left also. And Simi is in Shua's phone as my love, which I really liked. And so when I got married, I actually saved Penny my phone as Penny my love. And I was driving with Lily today, and she said, hey, I saved Andy as Andy my love because of Shua. So, your relationship, I think, is a model for a lot of us. And during intern process group, when we were supposed to talk about how hard it was like, forget this, that wasn't helpful. Shua would show us pictures of Manuel and Sophia, and we would learn all about your trips. I would share pictures of Noah, and that really helped us get through the grueling year. In addition to all these things, Shua really tried to understand himself and other people from every angle he could. He used Torah, spirituality, Tai Chi, music, sports. Actually, we were sitting in a heated intern meeting, and Shua started giving a lecture on Torah, on spirituality, to our internship director about how you should give criticism from a place of love. We all thought he went crazy. Shua, you were the person who was never afraid to be vulnerable. You said the words, I am ashamed, in team meetings, and I learned in that moment that that doesn't need to be a shameful experience. Rather, it is a moment of strength. And as a result, I've become more aware of my strengths, and, which is really hard for me, when it's time to ask a friend for help. I'm so sad that I can't pick up the phone and call you whenever I want to. I try to imagine what you would say to me. I actually gave myself a pep talk in your voice on my way to CBA for my first day. Girl! That's how it started. I know that so many of us here miss you. Incredibly, some of us have gotten really close through this tragedy, and especially I'm happy that I got to know your family more, and even if you don't want me to, we'll continue to do so. So I want to come to karaoke night, by the way. Shua, I commit to embodying your joy of life, your willingness, exercising, connecting, and calling a friend when I'm not okay.